there. Anyway, okay.
I don't actually have my finger thing.
Okay.
Hey.
So hey, we're hanging out at Wilderness Studio here in Silver Lake, California, somewhere in the middle of. Oh, hang on, nobody's here yet.
Somewhere in the middle of no one's here.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
Hey, Dad. Okay, so we got 12 people in so far.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? We got more people coming in. Yeah, wow. Okay, great. Holy shit. Okay, hey. Okay, here we go. Wow, bam, bam, bam. 68 people right now.
68.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really 127.
Nice. How you doing?
Okay,
Hey, how
holy
you doing?
crap.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I
I'm
decided
on
we're gonna.
Facebook.
Decided to go YouTube here, and 192. Holy crap, this is gonna get fast. Let's make sure we throw.
Facebook, you go YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep the messages on here. We're gonna go super chatting a little bit because we do just too many comments going on. Okay, so we got 27 thumbs up. Can everybody?
Why is it not switching?
Can everybody hit the thumbs up right now, please, just so we can get some more people in here? It'd be awesome.
It's not doing anything.
Okay.
Are you doing anything? Hi.
It's doing
Okay, there's 52. Anyway, so this is Ulrich Wild.
How you doing?
And we're at his studio here in Silver Lake, and you can see
Yeah, you're gonna have to
there's. I'm just gonna take everybody through here.
All right.
Now let's check this out here. So what do we got here? Astro Creep 2000 White Zombie. How awesome is that?
What was happening?
Deftones up there.
Yeah.
Body Count. Pantera. Static
I'm sorry.
X.
Did you say Pantera?
Yeah. That's Southern Trendkill.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's Alex from
Yeah.
Gear Gods. Hey, everybody. So we are. Yeah, there's Warren over there. But we're
Alex, go on Facebook.
we're in Metal Central over here. There's OTEP over there.
OTEP.
Another Static X. And we're just checking out. We're hanging out in Ulrich's, very cozy studio. It's slightly larger than mine. Oh my God, no phrasing there at all. Yeah, exactly.
That's not going to turn into a meme.
No, not at all. And we're just checking things out. And what do we got up here?
Memeing it.
Deftones.
Another Deftones record.
Hey, look up here. Did you see this already?
Yeah, DETHKLOK. There we go.
Breaking Benjamin over there.
Yeah, Breaking Benjamin. Over there.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that.
It's just taking stills.
Okay, that's like, just hold on a sec. Can you volume down for a moment? What is it? Why is that picking up radio? Oh, okay. I was going to say, just going to take a look here. So check this out. So we're on a top secret project right now, but this is Ulrich's amp room, and you can check this out. We got a couple packing blankets over here, a nice tight tone going on. Oh shit! And I just lost internet. Damn. And we're back. Check this out. Bloody studio's a closet. My studio is a garage, actually, but thanks for asking. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Okay, checking in for
Talk
more.
about the latest and greatest.
Yeah, Warren's still trying to get his live broadcast good to go here. So.
Technology.
Yeah.
God bless it.
And I hope we're not losing internet. This would suck.
Are you? Is that what's going on?
No,
maybe that's
it's coming and
what's happening
going
to you.
anyway. Better in my studio, a flicking bedroom. Okay, well, it's slightly bigger than the bedroom, but not much. But you know what? It works. I'm like, there's some really cool things in this place. Okay, besides, I really like the speaker mounts here and whatnot. But check this out. You guys see these pipes here? These are going to the guitar and drum room. There's two of them, and he's run all his cables through these. I thought that was a really cool idea, and it looks kind of badass. Actually, kind of adds a slightly industrial, plumbing motif to the whole heavy metal thing. And I think it works pretty well.
I see what's going on.
Anyway, we're gonna take a look at some cabinets in here. So yeah, if you check this out, we've got an Albion cab, a Carbon Legacy, and a little Mesa 2x12. Pretty cool. This is a drum room as well as a cab room. But like I said, he's got a couple packing blankets here. That works pretty well. And yeah. What do you have? He had one in the bathroom here. Who is this? Another Deftones. Yeah, bunch of Deftones stuff. So any Deftones fans, hey, we are in the place where it all happens. So that's pretty freaking cool. But like I said, I really dig his cabinet setup here. He's a 2-mic kind of guy, 57. It looks like an Audix D4 on different speakers. And I've definitely got some really cool ideas from him I want to explore on the show and see what we can do. And it's going to be fucking cool. I'll explain to you guys what that's all about. But we're going to do a mic and guitar with Ulrich here in just a sec. And that's going to be fucking cool.
Wires are for power.
Here we go.
And so you take those two wires and you get a power supply.
Yeah.
And plug it in. Like, so
Hey,
that would be
Hey.
totally doable.
You still getting Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah. What?
good.
Yeah, mine kind of crapped out for a sec, but we're doing okay here.
Power it, right?
Is it working for
He
you?
doesn't have
What cab does he prefer? Oh, here we go. Okay, here. Excuse me a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Ulrich. So you got to put you on the spot here.
All right.
So what cab do
my
you
mark.
what cab do you prefer?
You know, I really like that Albion cab a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's it loaded with?
They're actually Albion speakers that that's their own thing.
Wow.
Have a
Yeah.
seat.
Have a seat.
Alex is running away. Yes.
Oh,
I am
we
running
got
away.
some glare
Glenn.
out there. Hold on. Let me
Okay. All right. All
Come
right.
on, sit down. We'll.
All right. I'll let Ulrich sit in front there.
Yeah.
We'll try and
Is
get
that
this.
glare better?
Oh, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna go this way.
All right. Is that heavy?
Jason Giggles
No.
is running.
Okay, damn.
He's running away.
Hey, dude.
I'm leaving.
He's running away.
Okay,
Where's
you're-
Lucas?
Right here.
Where's our
Actually,
shredder? Our
broadcasting.
resident shredder.
Line six spider's better. Well, I know he likes the EVH. He likes the Albion, and he really liked the Rev Generator 120. We brought that along. That was pretty cool.
Sweet.
Mic up a
Hey
spider.
Daniel. Hey Gilbert.
I wanted to get a
Hey
picture of
AJ.
all
Hey
this.
Tony.
Fuck Carvin, they had it coming. You guys are fucking savage.
Can you go over here?
Sure.
Somebody over there. Okay, then you can sit on the.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather
This
have-
is this
I'd
is
rather have
Lucas.
the shredder in bed.
Hi
This
guys.
is
We are
Lucas.
called Gear Gods for a reason.
Yeah.
Working on the gods.
Yeah. So we're
This is
gonna.
Lucas Canopa. What is your band called again, Lucas?
Void Vader.
Void Vader.
Yeah.
7 billion. That's when you get into gear.
We're sorry, we got it.
Okay.
Say goodbye, Alex. Bye, Alex.
Yes. Bye, Alex.
See you, Alex.
Okay, everybody say bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Later, bye.
You can come back and be part of it.
Me?
Yeah, you're bailing on us.
Hey, what do you guys think of Eric's hair?
Oh, God.
Yay!
Alex,
Alex Giggles. All right, so what have we got plugged
That's
in at the
Eric
moment?
there.
They'll come Herrick.
Tell me what you really think.
What have we got plugged in at the moment? Is it on?
right now too.
Yeah, it's on standby.
Put it on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. This is the JVM we have here.
Oh yeah, we're going with the actual DETHKLOK amp here.
Close all the doors, please. I sent you the email, so if you want to go, you can.
I'm gonna help Alex.
Okay. So where's the?
It's here.
Okay, a little bit more.
This is Lucas from Void Vader. He's not bad.
He's not bad.
Nice.
Rip a solo for a sec, dude. Oh, play Freebird.
We're getting free bread.
He's.
Shandama says, "Oh my God," so that's good. AJ, who's
Oh my gear god.
says, "Tell Glenn he's making me dizzy with all the camera movement."
I thought you were supposed to leave.
Oh, I think
You guys convinced me to
I think
stay.
AJ's watching you on YouTube at the same time as watching you.
Oh, okay.
He said it's making you dizzy with all the camera movement.
Okay.
We've got multiple people watching you from different directions.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So what do we got? Tell me about this JVM. I know nothing. You know, I've never even heard of this bleeding thing. I said you out.
It's
I'm all like
it's,
JMP and-
Satriani's amp.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Satriani's amp.
I-
You see it?
Yeah.
There is a signature there. I
Yeah.
see us. Oh yeah, it was a Satriani edition. Yeah.
This thing is awesome.
So,
I mean,
no-
he must have spent a lot of time dialing in that thing because it's just really good.
It's
a
amazing.
fantastic.
That's the one you had the most fun
Oh, we
with,
just
the
talked
leads
about
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
well-
I mean, I like them all, but for some reason, that responds in a way that I just like it.
It's a Marshall.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Nice.
Marshalls have a thing about them. You know that amp's got what? It's got 4 channels, and each channel has 3 different stages.
Three levels of sustain.
Yeah, pretty much. And so it's super versatile, and just a lot of fun to dial in tones with.
And you had the tube screamer going into it as well.
Yeah, for the lead.
What's it like with and without? Can I hear what it's like without the tube screamer? So it's just a little bit more squeak, a little bit more.
Yeah, Yeah, it's
Little juice.
Yeah,
cool
just
for
a-
leads. For rhythm, it's too messy.
Yeah.
For leads, it's awesome. It screams.
You could actually get good at
World
this.
renowned producer.
Yeah, Ulrich's been giving him lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lessons in how to press the pedal on and off.
Oh.
Like if you do it in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Can you play Never Gonna Give You Up?
Oh yeah, Matthew likes. Everybody was asking about the rack lights. Have you got them so they randomly? Oh yeah, they go.
Yeah, there's this is a cheap deal that you get at a hardware store. I'm not going to mention any names because they aren't giving me shit.
Oh, okay.
Keeps the bass players occupied. Wow, color.
It's just a little LED thing. It's about $70 for 12 feet or something like that. And
It's really cool.
it changes colors. They can stay steady. They can go faster.
Is it like the ones they put in swimming pools?
No, probably not. Because
Electrocute your.
I think it's a little safer. But it's just low voltage stuff.
And in the
Kinda gets around.
Schecter, I was when he first when Lucas first came, I played it. It's pretty beautiful, but you said it's like $900.
I
It's
think
probably-
so.
It's affordable,
That's
basically.
what
For,
yeah, it's like
for
an
guitar.
affordable guitar under $1,000.
Yeah.
And
We like that.
guitars usually around.
yeah, and it stays in tune when you play a gig, which to
great.
me is one of the most
That's a big
important
one.
things.
Yes, it's a very important thing.
Because I do have guitars that sound great, but
Right.
they just don't stay in tune, and it's like, well, just that's
Right.
not good.
Right. Excellent. What's the model called?
E1
E1.
Diamond Series, but yeah, it's an E1. I think they
E1
have like
probably means Explorer would be my guess.
yeah.
If I was to hasten a guess.
Yeah. They kind of mix it with the Iceman, I think,
Yeah.
with the little.
Can I hear the Albion? Is that easy to do? Or am I going to really mess with the program?
We can
Just because
try to
I
change
don't
it
know
up.
much about it, and I was really when I came back in after making a call, you guys were working on with using the Albion, and it just sounded like the best Marshall I'd heard. And then you said it was an Albion. It had definitely like a JMP maxed out tone.
And, it's fairly versatile too.
Somebody keeps asking me for somebody says 80s metals for grandpas. Yeah, 80s metals for guys who could actually sing too. Somebody keeps asking, can you play Gojira? Do you know any Gojira reps? These
No.
guys are begging for Gojira. No? Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, no such luck. He doesn't know any Gojira.
Hey Jonathan. Hey Keith, how are you? Keith, not Kevin. Keith, not Kevin. What kind of process, compressor, EQ, overdrive are you using? Sounds great. Okay, that's from Andres Philippe. Well, it's a tube screamer. But what's the mic pre you're using?
The mic pre
Yeah.
is the ever exclusive Behringer little mixer.
Yeah.
Believe it or
Yeah, you
not.
guys need to pay attention to this.
Look at this. Those are the mic pre's we're using.
This is the mic. This is the
The
guitar setup.
Behringers.
I very much like these things for guitars.
Using Behringers.
Probably
Are we
not a
getting
very
this?
popular thing to say, but it sounds awesome going
Yeah.
through the Behringer, and it's been on many albums this way.
Including DETHKLOK, right?
DETHKLOK, anything I've done over the last 6-7 years or so coming out of here.
Behringer mic pre's.
Yeah.
On Brendan Small's guitars. Ladies and
Behringer
gentlemen.
mic pre's on. What about Deftones?
No,
No,
that
we're-
Deftones was well before.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No.
Hey Scott. And hey Scott.
Still, Behringer mic
Yeah,
pre's. If you
Glenn's
enjoyed
doing
that
a live stream as well. Yeah, people are watching on both ends. It's pretty
Yeah, so
funny.
you're gonna have stationary cam or
shit. Yeah.
dizzy cam.
Yeah, you got to get a dizzy cam, courtesy of, but you get close-ups. You get to
Yeah.
see,
Get-
you get to see my nostril hairs.
And my
Didn't you leave yet? Everybody said bye.
I'm going to leave.
Alex from Giggles, everybody.
Bye again, right?
Yay!
See you, Alex.
So long, farewell. See you later.
We'll call you tomorrow, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we'll hang out, man.
Oh yeah, if you ever get done in school.
I'm sure we'll see each other again. Yeah.
Miles said
I'm sure I'll
he
see you.
won a tube screamer
Yeah,
as a
we were at the
local.
Devon Town so many different
Yeah.
days, so.
That's great.
You gotta check out his band sometime.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what
You check
AJ
out my
said?
band.
I just said
What's your
Behringer, he went
in Virtue,
Midas.
it's on the.
No Midas.
It was
Older
on
than that.
in Virtue,
Older
it's
than
on
Midas. It's older than
This
Midas.
The, it's on the amp.
This thing is probably
On
about
the
15
side
years
logo.
old, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I don't know where the amp
15-year-old
went.
15 years
Behringers.
old.
In Virtue. It's the name of that.
So it's vintage Behringers.
Yes.
Do you remember the
Whatever.
guitar and chains you engineered
I'm
Handsome?
sorry. What's the name of your band again?
In Virtue.
What?
He knows.
You did Hanson?
No,
Handsome.
handsome.
Handsome. And he wanted to
Handsome.
know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Steve
No,
wants
no,
to know.
Nope. But
Do you remember the setup and the chains and the mics you used for that? For the guitars on Handsome?
on handsome, probably. Pretty standard stuff like the
Yeah.
57 to 421 was a big thing that we used to do with Terry back then, and then we either went through the SSL or Neves,
Right.
one or the other. But I would.
Would you use the SSL pre's a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's cool. I mean, I do as well, but you know, people
It's-
get
it's-
shocked when you say it.
Hey,
Behringer, SSL.
We did a blind test with the Behringer
Yeah.
and we went for it.
yeah. Many times we did it.
It was a blind test.
I know. There's just some nice and creamy silky that happens to the guitar sound through those things. Don't question it, just go.
Don't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Never judge a piece of gear by its price.
no, absolutely.
Yes, using heavy guitar. The Behringer Pre's won on heavy guitars, and they've got a ton of preamps to choose from. That is the sad reality. And half of the population of the Garrett Sluts Forum is they're going to die from
They're going nuts.
brain aneurysm
They're going
over
absolutely
that.
nuts now. They're saying that you guys don't know what you're talking about, and
Oh, somebody's saying, Alex, leave. Say it with me. Alex, leave.
I'm actually waiting for Eric. So
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, there's a...
All right, you have an excuse.
Barry Rudolph. Hi, Barry. How are you?
Whoa!
The great Barry Rudolph is with us. How are you? You're doing marvelously
Hey,
well.
Barry, the cool channel's over on mine.
So are we on the Albion?
We are. Are you turned up?
No.
Or is it not enabled?
It should
You
be.
probably.
Adios, Alex.
Which channel's it on?
It should be coming through.
I mean, it's that sounds like a room mic or a different pair of mics. Did you change the cab or is it a different cab?
It should be. Yeah, we know we changed it.
There it is.
This is not the sound that we have. No, this is something different.
So this is the Albion. So I don't know anything about Albion. You said it's one of the guys from Marshall. Is that correct?
From what I understand, Steve Grindrod used to work for Marshall,
Right.
and he quit and went and did his own thing.
Nice.
Did this Albion company, very affordable amps. Very Marshall-y in some ways because
Sure.
that's his thing. But then Albion went under, and now he has a company called Grindrod, just his last name.
Oh, so these you can't get these anymore?
Nope. Well, you can get some.
Right,
You
but
know,
used.
There's a few of them around. Yeah, there's a
Right.
few from around. But it's really cool because it has two gain stages. One of them, the first one, kind of cycles through various Marshall amps.
Right.
And then the other one's just a gain for it. And then the cool thing you can do is you can mix the clean and the dirty channel together.
Fantastic.
For like cool chiming,
Nice.
distorted sounds, which is real fun.
That's very cool. Let's hear a bit.
It's got a very intense mid
Oh, yeah.
that really changes things drastically.
Oh yeah.
Which is nice when he has knobs to do things.
Yeah, exactly. Which isn't very Marshall-y. I love my Marshalls, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But EQ isn't their strongest part.
Yeah, I remember thinking one of my Marshalls was broken because the knobs wouldn't do anything.
So, this is pretty distorted here, but then you can just break this off.
That's great.
It's very versatile.
Oh, I like this a lot. This is a very versatile recording amp.
Yeah, it's a really nice amp. It's kind of bright. It works best with the Albion cabinet that is matched to it, because
Right.
those are actually Albion speakers in the cabinet.
Right.
And so they're paired fairly well. It gets a little bright sometimes, a little crunchy that you have to work on depending on the guitar and the mics you use, but it's a cool little
I
amp.
like this a
Yeah.
lot. This could be a really good recording amp because it's so versatile.
Mhm.
You know, for all the different genres. Yesterday we were working with an Overshaw, which sounded absolutely amazing. Only for heavy though. It didn't have any crunch.
Yeah.
The gain on it, remember the gain on it was hilarious. Have you ever used an Overshaw? It basically goes clean, dirty.
Yeah, it's like a switch.
And then you just keep turning it up and you're like, I think it got a little dirtier. It just sort of goes 0 to 50 in one thing. It goes
And then
0
it
to
doesn't
50.
do anything after a certain
It
point.
just keeps just folding in on itself, so you
Yeah.
probably get a little
Yeah.
bit more sustain,
Sure.
but the tone stays the same, you know.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, it's one of the best sounding heavy amps you're ever going to hear,
Sure.
but it doesn't have that.
Yeah.
For guys like us that are engineering all day, we need crunch sometimes because there's no such thing as clean.
Yeah, we need some variety.
Yeah, you need like a little bit of dynamics, like play again for a second. Go back to that. Sort
Play
of
some
like slow
fucking
crunch.
Slayer, apparently. That's what they're asking for.
You had that sort of crunch with the drive down. So you can play like something a little funky and lighter, and it's pretty much clean. See, that's to me, that's a clean tone, even though it's not. It's crunch, but it's fat.
Yeah. And you need to have the clean channel.
The Overshaw doesn't do that. It just does metal and clean. But amazing,
But
man.
then you mix them together.
Oh, nice. So you can blend the two channels.
Yeah.
All right, we shall be looking for used Albions as we speak.
This is a 50 watt. They have 100 watt heads too.
Can you play some Slayer? Everybody's asking for
Nice
some
to have
Slayer.
50 watts in the studio because you just don't need
Damn it.
the power that much.
Yeah, totally.
I was playing earlier. Well, now with this tone, need more gain for Slayer.
Got a million requests for Slayer.
Slayer? All right, request for Slayer.
No mids, all the gain.
Nice.
There we go. Got a lot of thank yous. Hey, okay, everybody says thank you to Lucas for that.
Thank you. Any requests?
Yes.
Oh, Tone Tubby's here. You ever use Tone Tubby cabs? We love them because they
Somebody, I just masturbated to that.
I don't know how to feel about
could have
that.
done well. Never knowing
Sex
that.
symbol.
You could have just kept that to yourself. You know, that would have been fine, Glenn. That would
Is
have
that sexual misconduct?
Yeah,
yeah,
somebody,
I think that is.
No, just
play me to
That's
sleep,
hostile
Dad.
work environment. Come on, whoa!
I'm
I'm being repressed. He's repressing me.
oh, fucking hell. Play me to sleep, Dad. I have no idea what the fuck that is, so no.
Play me to sleep, Dad.
What
No.
is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's.
Try songs that other people know.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Tone Tubby make these hemp speakers and
Hemp.
yeah, hemp.
Wow.
And my Marshalls, I love my Marshalls. I have 3 of them, but they're also freaking bright and unbelievable.
Yeah.
And after a while, you get tired of like only using the presence and never using the treble and pulling out the mids and whacking up the bass. And all I did was just change the speaker, and now it sounds like an amp I can use on everything.
Sure, yeah.
Just a little darker speaker bounces out my Marshalls.
That's
And I'm not supposed to say publicly, but one very famous Marshall user changed all of his Celestians for the same reason.
Yeah.
I went to see Ace live the other day. I've done the last 2 Ace Frehley records, and went to see him live, and it was the loudest, most painful experience of my life, and I love him dearly, but it was just a wall of Marshalls all like, cranked. And I am the biggest Marshall fan. That one, though, that's pretty special, that Joe Satriani one.
It's an amazing amp.
You definitely went to them and said, "Hey guys, can we sort out this?"
Oh, I think they tweet for years on that.
Yeah.
He was like, can we add some knobs to it?
Yeah. We need more knobs. There's not enough knobs.
We need more knobs and we
really
need.
want people to get a.
Yeah, Ulrich is using Apogee 80 converters, correct?
Yes.
Somebody just asked that.
Symphony IO.
Yep.
What about the valve state? Hilariously enough, do you get good tones from that?
Depends on what it is you're looking for. You know, it's a very kind of specialty sound
Right.
in a niche amp. You know, it's the amp that we actually used for the first 2 Static X records. Definitely.
Did you hear that? The first 2 Static X records were done on a valve state.
Yeah. The first one for sure on that thing, and then
That's nice.
the second one they moved on to the next model after this one, but we still had this one around too, so I'm sure some of it was done on that.
That's amazing. Hey Lucas, where do I find your record? What's the name of the band again? Let me put it up.
Void Vader.
Void Vader. VADER.
VATOR.
Oh, VAT. Sorry. Let me start again.
Static X had a killer tone.
VATER.
OR.
OR. Oops. If only I could type, I'd be dangerous.
There you go.
Did it come up?
Line 6 or valve state. Definitely a valve state.
Isn't that Static X on a void? I'm going to respell it. VOID. Oh, there it is. All right. You guys see that? Go check out his band. Go and like his page. Is it the Valve State 8100? Is that what that is?
I have no idea.
People say, this guy's saying it's amazing.
Let's take a peek.
It's the VS100. VS100.
VS100?
Yeah, that's a valve state VS100.
It was the first one of them that they came out with that thing.
If you're looking for tightness, it's tight.
Yeah,
it's not the
it's-
most warm
No,
amp
it's-
ever.
no,
if you're looking for that, don't use
wasn't-
it. But
it
it's
wasn't
tight.
meant for warmth.
And for Static X, for those kind of like
Yeah, it was super tight.
repetitive,
Right.
tight rhythm.
And
guitars,
Prong
it
actually
works.
were using that for a long time.
Prong were using it.
Yeah, they use that on cleansing, right?
Maybe.
Ja.
Rude Awakening is when I was introduced to that amp.
Wow. I remember when those were new. I mean, it was like the
Yeah.
first affordable Marshall.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like...
You've got to be old to remember those days.
Dude, in South America, those are everywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
you can afford them.
Because they're cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, guys, somebody asked here an interesting question. Combos. What for a heavy? Any recommendation on combos?
Actually, believe it or not, I don't know what the latest versions are, but the very original edition of the Line 6 Spider 2x12 combo amp.
Line 6 Spider.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has a
Line
Wagner-
6, big fan, Glenn over there.
You know what? You know, you'd be surprised at what that Spider. It has a Wagner power stage.
Oh, you're talking about the ones with the two
Yeah.
power. Okay, yes.
Right, okay.
That I'm talking. Yeah, if you talk the
It's
Spider,
actually really fucking.
I don't know if that's actually a Spider model. It's just I know it's a Line 6 Bogner, and those were cool.
It says Spider on it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Spider on
we
it,
can
yeah.
look- we can check it out. It's right there.
Okay. Where is it? Let's take a peek then. Yeah, this is
Oh, we
great.
have it.
Okay, let's
Can we
check
plug
it
it
out.
out?
Yeah, can we plug it in? Can we mic it up? Can
Just we can plug it in, that's right.
let's see what we get out of it. Okay, hey, I'm going to school today.
You have to dig out there.
Oh fuck.
It rolls out, so that's good.
Oh, it's on wheels. That's all right. Well, we'll take a look at it anyway. So this is an older one. This is not like the Spider Mark V that got the Hammer of Truth.
No, this is the very first one. Near prototype.
Spider valve.
Oh.
They actually changed a few things after.
Yeah, and obviously because it.
It's this thing. It's got a little dust on it.
Okay, yeah, Spider Valve. Okay, yeah, that's not a Spider Mark 1 or a Spider Mark 2. This is a Spider Valve. So this is an
Spider
actual
valve?
functioning tube amp.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Power stage. You know? I mean, you know.
And yeah, Bogner Power Stage. That's fucking awesome.
And
Okay,
this
that's a
thing-
real amp.
This thing gets incredibly loud.
Okay.
Where is it? Can we everybody see that?
There you go.
That's the amp. So lines. It looks like a trainer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Trainer,
Yeah.
See, look, there's the
Yeah. Can we see the back?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, so yeah, it's like
And
a
it's got
50 watt.
Celestians on it.
Oh, it's got Celestion vintage 30s. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna work pretty well then. Okay.
This is a nice little amp.
Yeah. Okay. No arguments there.
I've seen
There you
people
go.
play it live and it cuts through as opposed to most Line 6 stuff.
This actually.
That one
it's
actually
got some
cuts through
really cool sounds
very
that go
nicely
with it,
live.
and,
Okay, well there we go. So
There you go,
if you're
there's the
looking for a good combo amp, look for that. I was going to recommend a Harley Benton 2x12 and a little Joyo Bantamp. The Zombie. Those things are amazing.
What?
Joyo Bantamp. They're these tiny little micro amps. They're kind of like an Orange Micro Dark except heavier.
Oh yeah.
And the Harley Benton cabs from Thomann in Germany, and they're like discounted, but they've got like vintage 30 speakers in them and shit. They're fucking wicked. Really serious bang for the buck.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, any other questions? What else are we getting? Loving these crowded posts. Everybody coming from all actions. Glenn and Eric are both right. The Line 6 partner with Bogner on 2 amps.
Okay.
Don't let Glenn touch that spider. I think they're worried you're going to dismount.
No. That's a real amp. I've got no problem with that.
yeah. It actually sounds good when you just use the amp part and put it into a cab.
Sure.
Tone Tubby says the DT50 is the newer version of the Spider amp. Is an authentic topology and a relay switching system. Everybody's saying the Line 6, yeah, Bogner. Looks like Ulrich hit on a nerve. Everybody's agreeing with him. Somebody says the 5150 combo amp's really good.
Yeah. Okay. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I would go with that.
And then first generation Crate G12s and the Peavey Renown 212s are really good solid state cheap amps. I got to be honest, I grew up playing Peaveys. That's all I could afford as a kid. And
Bandit 65 was my first jam.
those are really good amps.
That was fun.
I had a classic VST, a Peavey classic VST, which had some of the worst distortion known to man.
Yep.
However, if you overdrove, just turn it up so unbelievably loud, the whole power amp tube section would overload, and it would just sing. It would wee. It was amazing. And Barisi has like freaking 50 Peaveys. He loves them.
Yeah, he has one that like that brown
200 watt
mudslingy-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that mudslinger
Yeah.
whatever amp that is. That I don't know if it's modded or not or something. There's one PV amp that he swears by. I think.
Yeah, I mean I think he has like 40. Last time I was at the studio, he just has racks of PV
But
amps.
that's only because he doesn't like them. He has all the amps, so 40 PV amps is like nothing.
Yeah, for him, yeah. Yeah, I think he has like 1,000 guitar pedals or something.
He buys everything by the 1,000.
Pretty much. Yeah, I did a studio tour with him, and it was 2 hours long, and we didn't get to half of the racks.
Yeah.
He has so much gear. But no, I mean, I think PV amps are very ignored.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you think about it, they're made in America, they're built like brick, you know,
Well,
whatever.
they did the 5150 for Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
which is
so
your favourite amp.
One of them. Yeah.
That
Well,
wasn't ignored.
until I found the Rev.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to play the 6505 Plus. And
Yeah?
it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great amps.
Yeah, so don't ignore PV just because, you know, it's not cool and boutique. Doesn't mean...
Michael Grady Behringer.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go, PV and a Behringer
Yeah.
with a 57.
It's always what you do with it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
never the gear. Nice gear, great gear is awesome to have. Nobody can
Right.
dispute having wonderful toys, but if don't let not having it stand in your way of making cool art and music and whatever. You know.
I agree.
There's some
That
more.
reminds me of something Tom Morello said. He was like, there was a point in my career where I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna hear the tone that I hear in my head, so I'm gonna buy a Marshall and an 800, and I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna make music with that, and that's the amp he plays until this day.
Right.
Same amp. He was like, I gotta make music with this.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's-
definitely.
Because if you go like, well, once I have an 1176, I can do vocals. It's like, no, once you have 1176, you're tired of that song and you won't be doing vocals on that
Yeah.
song. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the best microphone? The one that's in your hand when the idea. You know, what's the
Yeah.
best guitar? The one that fucking you wrote the riff on.
The one that
right
stays in
now.
tune.
Yeah, the one that
Yes.
stays in tune. The one with the new strings on it right now, or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Sure.
Whoever's jamming. You know.
Who's the best bass player? The guitar player in the band.
Is that Glenn Fricker, ladies and gentlemen? Is Glenn Fricker in the house? What? Did we hear Glenn Fricker? There's a voice from over there mentioning bass players. Yesterday it was a bass's lift you were wearing.
Yes.
What are you wearing today? You've got the
Lead Guitar Player's Toolkit.
Nice.
I'm not offended by it.
No, don't worry about it.
Tiara.
Okay, I'll try harder next time.
Box of tissues. Magnifying glass. And what's the top one?
Yes,
It's a
yeah.
mirror, isn't it?
It's a
Yeah,
mirror.
it's amp, tiara, mirror, tissues.
Well, the tissues and, and the mirror could also be the lead singer.
Is the oh shit? I actually got a real question here. Hold up, a real question.
A real question.
MX 20. Oh, somebody paid me 20 pesos for this question. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. The question is: Marshall Code series better than the Line 6? I don't have an answer for that. Unfortunately, I haven't tried the Marshall Code. Anybody here tried the Marshall Code?
Which one is that?
That's like their new. I think that's their solid state modeling amp.
No, I wouldn't. There was a.
I mean, you would hope they would know what they're doing.
By now.
The Line 6 have been doing it a long time, and everybody loves the Helix.
Yeah, the Helix is pretty good.
Yeah, the Helix is pretty good.
People
I
freaking
promise
out
you
about
this,
that,
guys.
so-
If I'm sorry I can't answer that, I'll have to go get a code and try it out and put it to the test. I'm so sorry none of us have an answer for that. I know you guys are always asking me, but if you want to know about the Katana, I suggest watching Wednesday. Hint, hint. Because I did review that.
Matt McQueen says Marshall made a 112 combo called a JTM 60. It had a Celestion G12 you can get for under $500.
Nice.
Every live sound company has a brown-faced CS800 in a rack. 400 watts per side two. Yep, those are amazing. The two guitarists of the punk band I'm working with have two Peaveys. What second amp do you advise Warren or Ulrich? Oh yeah, this is this is Yathis. He was basically asking for punk rock. What do you think amp-wise punk rock?
If it's punk, it doesn't matter.
Right, I suppose
Yeah.
so. I suppose.
Right? That's the whole thing about
Well,
punk, right?
I will say for those that know, you guys probably all know this.
Again,
The Sex
that's the one
Pistols
that's there,
guitar
yeah.
sound was a twin. Was a
Yeah.
70s silver-faced twin. Everything turned up to 10.
Sure.
That's
yeah,
Steve
I believe
Jones.
it.
He just took a twin, and the twin is the last amp you'd think would play punk rock. But all he did was
Yeah,
just go
that's-
in there and turn everything up to 10, and it's a Les Paul and just downstrokes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say it's the one that's available when you're
Yeah.
feeling really pissed off and angry.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, the amps that were really popular, and Daniel Ash still uses to this day, is an H&H amplifier, and it is the worst sounding amp. It's totally solid state. It's about this deep. You remember Daniel's amp, and it sounds like absolute crap. But when he plugs into it, he sounds like the Bauhaus. And there's nothing more punk rock and goth than Daniel Ash playing in the Bauhaus. And it's a solid state, and it has this. I can't remember what the distortion was called. It was called something terrible, like a word that sounded like fuzz but wasn't.
You're tweaking my nose.
Yeah. Tweaking your nose, and
Jeez.
squishing your head. So it was. The point is like, yeah, it was definitely Daniel, and Daniel has loads of weird pedals. So, yeah, I think if you're punk and you're trying to do something different, you just go around to a guitar store, plug into a whole bunch of used amps, and find something that's just like, wow, this sounds different to anybody else.
Yeah, it's even more fun than
Yeah.
playing through a vanilla Marshall tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you really want to break things up, I play guitar through a bass amp.
Yep.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Put
I've
some
seen that.
pedals in front of that or whatever.
Trainer YB1A from the 60s is an incredible guitar amp.
Yeah, I mean trainers in general, are great
Yeah.
amps. They're built to last forever.
Yep. Yeah, I have one from like 66 with like the Phillips tube still in it. And we did put a master volume on it because it was 40 watts and the loudest thing on earth.
Yes.
It was just
Doesn't,
ear splitting.
Doyle from Misfits play bass amps? I think he doesn't play guitar amps at all.
Yeah, the Kaius guys did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Caius were Peavey and all kinds of random weird things. Yeah, they would do all.
Fucking loved Kaius.
Caius were amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, Caius were amazing. I had a chance to work with Chris Goss years ago. I didn't
I'm so fucking jealous.
Somebody's the fuzzy guitar sound that was very close to Mike Oldfield was a Mesa Quad Pre. But he's asking me if I'd do an interview with Mike Oldfield. I'd do an interview with Mike Oldfield in a heartbeat. The guy's insanely talented. Please, Ulrich, what influences for guitar tones does he listen to? I mean, is there anything like you still in the back of your mind? I know what he means. Like when I think of guitar sounds, I always like Tie Your Mother Down. The fact that it's distorted, but you hear the definition on the notes. So in the back of my mind, even though I don't reference it, I always want to hear the notes you're playing when you're playing low notes, so it's not just. Is there anything like that you're always, when you first heard it as a kid, you're like, I want that guitar sound?
Oh, I've got one.
You got one?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
It was our Ulrich question.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I don't know that I have something like that.
There was nothing like a record when you were a kid that was like, that's it. That's the one.
No.
Wow.
No, really,
For me, it was definitely
really
Tie Your Mother Down.
How about you, Lucas?
Yeah.
I would say for lead guitar, Gary Moore.
Okay.
Right.
And for rhythm guitar, I would say Dimebag because
Yeah, okay. He was very unique.
yeah, I like his rhythm playing was super tight. And
Gary
then-
Moore was like stacked Marshalls and with a
Yeah.
DS1, a Boss
Oh,
DS1.
that's Soldano. He used to play Soldano too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
When I saw him, he had four input Marshalls, and he plugged into one, and then he'd go to the next one, into the next one, into the next one. He had four of them all going at once. It was the loudest guitar sound ever, and he had a Boss DS1, an orange distortion pedal driving it.
That's funny.
I don't know. I don't think he was used. I never saw it, but my gut is I doubt if he was putting much distortion from the pedal on it. He was probably because if you put it on 0, there's a little bit of distortion anyway.
he just used
But
it
I
as
bet
a-
you he had the level at like max.
Maybe I did a little as a boost for solos.
Yeah, probably. Because the DS, I could never make the Boss Overdrive sound good. I always wanted more out of it.
The
only
Turbo
one-
Overdrive's pretty good.
Say again?
The Turbo Overdrive's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
Yeah. But I was going to say for guitar tones, it'd be a toss-up between, say, Corrosion Conformity Blind and Cathedral Midnight Mountain. That was just like the heaviest thing I've ever heard in my life. Still the heaviest thing I've ever heard. It's just like, what the fuck did those guys do? I have no idea. But it's just like, damn, was that huge.
But yeah, Gary Moore's tone was amazing.
It was so awesome. He also like regulated his gain with his tone volume knob a whole lot.
Right.
You can see that he would be playing and then he stops playing and then he rolls it all the way down because if he doesn't, he will start feeding back because he has so much gain.
I remember just being a kid and turning on Top of the Pops and he was playing Parisian Walkways.
Oh yeah.
And with Phil Lynott singing live.
Wow.
Damn. My first Gary Moore experience was seeing the video for Pretty Woman with is it Albert King?
Yeah.
Oh my god, when it starts and he does that bend and I'm like,
guitar.
oh! It's ridiculous.
Play
I
it
think
again.
we're not on.
Is it on?
Lucas just wet himself a little bit there.
He does that.
Yeah, baby.
I'm like, whoa!
Close this. That was
We're
amazing.
picking up a radio
Kill
station.
the neighbors. Yeah.
Just the way he would bend strings and make it scream to me was just wow. That's lead guitar. That's
Well, yeah, and it's still like I'm glad though because you're a younger guy than us and you're more current and I get scared. This is me. This is only me. I get scared because most of the young guys I see coming up don't have any blues in their playing whatsoever. None of them. They're all they can shred and they can do blah, 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 but as soon as they go to bend a note, it's I cringe.
and it's one of the most satisfying things about playing guitar, just being able to. And having good pitch.
Oh, everyone's saying, let Lucas play more.
Nice vibrato
Yeah.
and stuff like this. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
And then we were talking earlier off camera about the choking of the notes, like burning little minor third
Oh
bends.
yeah,
down,
like
that stuff.
bending it like.
And that's very Jeff Beck to come down in semitones. Hello. He does those little like.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah. So I learned Cosby Vander's Lovers when I was 15. Did you learn it?
Which one?
Cosby Vander's Lovers, you know. Da, ba, 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 ya, da, da. You gotta learn that.
Okay.
You've got to learn that. It's off Blow by Blow. You'll love it because it's all bends. The whole solo is bends.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a Stevie Wonder song. Blow by
Okay.
Blow is like Beck's like pinnacle of playing. It's done on I met him in '99. I went to his house, and I on the cover he plays a Les Paul. And so I was freaking out. I wanted to see the guitar, and I go up to his studio in the attic of his house, and I'm like, where's the Les Paul? And he goes, oh, I didn't use that. And he reaches behind him and pulls out the Seymour Duncan Telecaster. It's a very famous Telecaster that Seymour Duncan gave him, and it had 2 humbuckers on it. And he puts it on me, puts the guitar on me, and sets up the tone, and then draws right up alongside me and goes, go on then, play it. So I'm like sitting there like, and like with Jeff Beck's face like this.
Oh no!
That's awesome.
He knew what he was doing. He like burst into laughter when I stopped. Yeah. But it's all, what it is it's like he plays this kind of still it for a second. It's a very simple melody. And it's, I'm still your pick as well. I'm the only guitar player that never has a pick.
Do you know any DB Burger riffs?
And he's... Oh, sorry. But
Nice.
when he does it the next time round, he'll change how he gets the notes. Sometimes to be like, do... So it's not just about learning the melody. It's learning about the fact that every time he plays it, he does a different inflection.
And the
So
way
it's
you're
like a vocal.
and the way you were playing it, you were bending the string before you even hit it. So you gotta
Exactly.
know how much to bend it
Yeah.
before you play it. Otherwise, the pitch is gonna be all messed up.
Yeah.
And Brian May does that on the. She hits,
Yeah.
he hits it.
Yeah.
He would
Keep
hit.
going. I'm the biggest Queen fan. Yeah.
But yeah, that's hard to do because you
Oh, yeah.
gotta have the muscle memory to remember how much to bend. Because
Yeah.
if you screw it up, it's gonna sound. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Especially when you don't know the guitar. When I just played yours, I was like, oh, I missed that note.
Yeah.
But no, that's amazing. Hey, you can play Queen stuff all day. I'm the biggest Brian May fan. That's the reason why I play music is because of Queen.
Really, is he your favorite guitarist?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's my favourite guitar player, but as I got older, Jeff Beck, and then, to me it's like, he's one of the most perfect guitar players because he has great feel and great technique. But it's hard because as you get older, you love, the perfect guitar player for me would be Aldo Meola's right hand. Picking technique and the Aldo Meola is just insane. So Aldo Meola's right hand, Alan Holdsworth's legato, just that legato. But then you'd want like Robert Fripp's weirdness, Robert Fripp's pedals, Robert Fripp's way of just thinking, but you'd also want the fire and the passion of Van Halen when he comes in, you're like, what was that? It's just. And working with Ace. Ace has this ability. He's one of the only guitar players that I know that knows how to get into a solo, tell a story, and get out. Like we would do like 4 takes over 16 bars, and you've worked with hundreds of guitar players, you know what I'm saying? And he just comes in, wow, and he's out. Me, I'm like halfway through going, oh, how do I get out of this solo? I'm in the middle of this run, and I need to be down here.
Hey, sometimes he's kind of like he can be a little sloppy, but he makes it cool.
He makes it really
How
cool.
does that work?
I have no idea.
Because sometimes his
His technique is so untoward.
He's like, but it's so.
It's all really
so
just
cool.
2 fingers. It's all just 2 fingers,
Oh my
and he just makes it work. But he's also a beast. I mean, he's like 6'2". He's not like overly tall, but he's big. He's like a big guy, and a guitar to him is like, it's like, and he's just like battling with it. He attacks it.
A battle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
battle,
what it is. There's a little bit of struggle, and that little bit of struggle gives it that rock and roll vibe.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
coolness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's lacking with some of these younger guys is the technique, super low action, really light strings, everything's shredding like crazy, and there's like none of that fight. Because when you play the
Fine.
Queen stuff there, you know that it's all just being lazy enough, and it just
Know when to slow down.
yeah, rather than like sounding like I learnt this perfectly to a click, da 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 da. You know,
Yeah.
Everything's in pitch.
it's all perfectly in time and.
Why are you bending it?
You can teach a monkey how to do that. You know, it's just
Yeah.
run freaking scales. Great workout, whatever, but
Yeah.
that's not nice. It doesn't sound that great, you know.
It's fantastic. I'm gonna go some
Big
more
long
questions.
run, but you know, there's a scale.
Exactly.
Thanks for practicing.
Excuse me.
That's
Orange
impressive
micro
as a
dot. Does
guy.
anybody know what that is?
Yeah, it's like a band amp.
So what, sorry?
Yeah, it's like a band amp. Where's Eric?
Oh, he went because he has to recall a mix. He's gone back to my studio.
Okay, who's got the rev? Because Alex said he didn't take it, and I don't see it here.
I'm not sure.
I
think he
saw.
took it.
I saw.
No, he
him.
texted me, said he didn't take it.
It might be sitting out there on the bench.
Then Eric probably took it. So
Oh yeah, it
David-
is. Okay, yeah, don't want to forget that. I guess I'm taking that.
Okay, so
you know,
David
it'll-
Lee
it'll
Hoss says
live here
Music Man
nicely.
amps.
Nothing bad will
I
happen
like
to
Music
it.
Man amps, but I could never get them to like. Music Mans, I could never quite get them to be heavy enough for me.
What kind of amps?
Music Man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They were really
I don't
loud
come
and-
across them very much, to be honest.
You
with
see my what?
Music Man amps.
Oh, never tried.
I could. They were hybrid amps, weren't they? They made that like. Didn't they do it in reverse though? Wasn't it like? Can anybody remember? Was it a valve preamp and a power amp that was solid state? It was kind of reversed because logically, I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember I could never get them to rock.
If they really don't come across.
Never even seen like a
I've seen them. No, I've seen them, but it's.
Okay, so all right, so Mike Oldfield is online. I'm gonna look him up. Try and get at you.
Rev generator,
Back in Black,
definitely.
The Holy Grail for guitar tone for me is this tone tubby. I think Back in Black's pretty much up there, and that's Angus. I mean,
I kind of agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
AC/DC guitar tones.
and they're just like always just on the verge of breaking up, aren't they? They're not really that heavy.
Yeah,
It's almost clean.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
a clean sound.
Yeah, it's very clean.
But is there anything better than driving to AC/DC? It's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then you
I
look
remember
down,
when
you're
that
doing
movie
100
came
miles
out.
an hour. What happened? Favorite AC/DC riff?
Oh, favorite AC/DC riff. I don't have one, to be honest.
All right, play an AC/DC riff that you like.
I guess. I like all those Malcolm riffs that are kind of like percussive, and
Right.
and it kind of doesn't matter which chords he's playing when he goes. What is it?
Get in the dog.
Maybe it's backwards. I can't remember.
Yeah.
No, that's the way it is. And he has
Yeah.
that drive, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes your head go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then the bass player was just do 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 do. It was great.
Everything has that steady
Yeah.
like drive, you know, like. Arena rock, you know? That's,
Oh, yeah.
It's arena rock.
I saw Hammersmith Odeon in 80.
Oh yeah.
Bon Scott, just before Bon Scott died. Yeah, I saw him with Bon
Before?
Scott. Yeah, I saw him with
Oh,
Bon Scott.
you got to see that?
Yeah, and I saw
That's
Brian
crazy.
Johnson like a year after that. I saw Motorhead in '81 on the Ace of Spades tour.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was a kid.
That's
It was
cool.
a little kid, but it was great.
Yeah. I saw them for those about the rock tour.
Probably like '82, maybe. Pretty close.
No, maybe it's 86, 85, 6.
Wasn't those about the rock immediately after? Wasn't that the album straight after Back in Black? Because Back in Black was
Yeah.
'81, so maybe '83, '84. I can't remember. Anyway, probably
Oh,
doesn't
maybe.
matter.
Who knows?
What we're saying is that we
That's a
are
long time
older
ago.
than you two. Well, definitely older than you.
This is a long time ago.
long ass time ago, before you were born. Ulrich, what are some of your go-to overdrives? Is it mainly the TS9 or 808s? What do you go to
the
overdrives?
Tube Screamer's cool. This thing right here.
Did it plug in? Not now, but that's the one. It's one of those the coveted ones.
What is
But
this
you have
plug-in?
to know about it because this one you have to go by number and look and whatever. But for a while I thought I had been ripped off.
Then you found out you were good.
Yeah, then I did deep searching. And,
You know what I've noticed? The difference with the 808 and this one has like more high end, and it makes it actually scream more when you combine it with
Yeah.
Overdrive. Like the 808 seems more neutral to me.
See, I for literally years and years and years, did not get tube screamers. And why is that? It's because I used to have my amp set clean, and then I'd turn that on, and I'd be like, it's kind of crap.
Yeah.
And then everybody used them well, had their amps overdrived, and then used that just to
Just a little
to
bit
focus
extra,
focus the tone. I didn't know that.
yeah.
I thought it was just a distortion pedal. You had a clean amp and put it on.
It would make for a shitty distortion
It's a
pedal.
shitty distortion
Well,
pedal.
Steve Ray Vaughan used to use it for leads.
Really?
Steve Ray Vaughan, yeah, clean sound, and actually this one, the TS9.
See, what do I know? But, and again, I'm not Stevie Ray Vaughan, but he was using like 11s, and his tone
Yeah.
was so thick with those heavy strings. Yeah.
There's a whole slew of them out there, but this is the one that I keep coming back to. Really, I go a lot with what the band has. Again, it's the philosophy of using the band's gear and getting their identity to tape.
So,
Real tape.
Yeah, definitely.
so what do you say to everybody out there who wants to record bands, but the band's got crap gear?
Then you have to start somewhere anyways.
Okay.
Then you should borrow what you can from wherever you can borrow it, because, well, they most likely have crap gear because you can't afford it.
Yep, it's usually the case.
And that's, basically, I start with the gear the band has, and if we can't get what we want out of that gear, we start plugging into stuff I have, or borrow other people's stuff, or from them, their friends, or maybe even buy stuff or whatever. But it's such a, the tastes vary so much that and it's so important for me to have each band have its own sound that I find it really counterproductive to have actually too much gear of my own to have people play through all the time, because it starts sounding too sameish. You know what I mean? It's one of my pet peeves with like an Axe Effects kind of thing. Everybody has the same presets and they can use them and people like them. And then, I think there's one preset that comes with a snare sample, I think. You know what I mean? And and so I think that, again, it's stuff you can find. I think that's, like making a record is such a snapshot in time, or used to be a snapshot in time. You'd go and you'd go to a studio and you'd rent the studio because of the gear it had, like the kind of console it had, and you'd go there and you'd make this record and you used what was available. You wouldn't take 2 weeks off to wait for like your special pull tech to show up to get that hi-hat sound. Or if a cymbal was cracked, you'd have to make do with it somehow or another because, you were in the boonies somewhere or whatever. And it was just a snapshot in time. And, every record is flawed, basically.
Sure.
There's, you wish you could have done something differently, or wish you had a Strat instead of a whatever. And you swear you'll do better next time. Even though this, you're happy with how it came out, but there's always a few little wishes that you have from it.
Sure.
And I think it's very important to get the record done and out to the people and move on, so you can clear yourself for your next record to be creative, writing new songs. Otherwise, you'll end up with with what happened to Guns N' Roses. It took you 10 years to make an album, and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that was nice."
Yeah, it was like,
You know,
okay,
it's like,
where's
okay,
the good
where's the
songs?
next one?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you know, all this. You know, it's this talk about gear. I'm not a gear nerd. If you've heard me say this before, it's not about the gear. It's about what you do with it.
Sure.
And that's easy to say when you have really nice toys, but at the same time, you know, punk is using what's around and not giving a shit, and being forced into being creative due to limitations, which is just as important as being creative when everything is just right. You know, I mean, two different types of creativities, I think.
Sure. All right, that's cool. Thanks very much, Ulrich. That we're coming up on like the 1 hour mark. So Lucas, Ulrich, I think we're gonna wrap it up right about there. I'd just like to say, hey, thanks everybody for hanging out. Like 150 of you guys who stuck around. Like, holy crap, that's really awesome. It's not every day I get to hang out in Ulrich Wild's place. And yeah, it's some pretty cool stuff. So Lucas, everybody really enjoyed your playing.
Thank you.
And that was very insightful there at the very end. And Warren's just getting out of the washroom. So, but yeah, we're gonna call it there. But hey, guys, remember we got the big Black Friday sale going on. Get in here, Warren.
Oh yeah, I was just in the bathroom.
Yes.
Shh. Don't let anybody
So-
know I wasn't in the shot.
So we've got this big Black Friday sale going on for all our lessons. We've got the Galacticon
inimitable.
one, the Galacticon one with Brendan Small that Ulrich takes you through, and you can
I'm gonna go
deconstruct
and
that and see how it
find-
goes. And then there's mine, the Math Rock one I did with Christian Van, Matt Starr, and Tony Franklin. And of course, some of the Warren ones, the Cameron Webb stuff with Motorhead, all that kind of stuff. You can grab them all for like massive discounts this
It's pretty
weekend
insane.
only.
It's the Black Friday.
Yeah, so like if you guys want to get your hands on some really amazing lessons, check out the links in the description below and use the discount codes. You will get some just amazing deals. It's just going to be for a limited time. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the questions. I didn't get a chance to answer as many as I would have liked to, but that's cool. And yeah, it's really cool to get some really nice insights from Ulrich. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you Wednesday.
We're still here.
Take care.
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
So, one question.